Yes. I am finally starting to get the hang of this thing, I think. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. Valerie Walton here, coming to you live from the suburbs of Washington, D.C. And I cannot wait. As promised, I'm back today with part 2 of my Facebook stories for lead generation. Now, let me go in here and let's edit this. If you didn't catch it yesterday, you want to go back and catch it. Okay, you need to go catch the first video of this 2-part series. Today is part 2. All right, so just making sure I got everything that y'all need in this description box, because this was actually inspired by a weekend workshop that I just participated in, by helping out to coach some very hungry, ambitious, and excited entrepreneurs who are just getting started. How do you start using social media in a way that is not spammy, in a way that actually, speaks to your heart and soul, so that you can get out here and connect with other people on a much deeper level and be able to provide them with the solutions that they've been looking for, right? That's the whole point of being an entrepreneur in the first place. Hello. Can I get an amen up in here? Okay. So that's what we covered this past weekend. And we focused on using Facebook to start with, because that's the biggest platform. And of course, somebody's trying to call me. Of course, somebody's trying to call me while I'm live. But that's how big you can blow up on Facebook, right? You got people calling you. You can't even get your live done, right? Um, what was I saying? Yeah, so we focused on Facebook to show people how to grow, and this was one of the many, 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 many things that we covered inside of that workshop. We covered a lot for just 72 hours. And within 72 hours, there was over 1,700 leads that rolled in this weekend from people who had never before ever earned any money online, never ever before gotten even one lead online. Now, if you don't know what a lead is, and that's okay. If you're new and you don't know, but you're embarrassed to say so, I'm glad you found this video. Welcome. Come on, bring it in. Let's hug. Okay. Because if you don't know what it is, I actually go into great detail about that inside of the first video. And I talk about that in the very beginning. So I believe that that'll be very useful for you. Okay. But just to break it down though, a lead is somebody who is, not only is it a person that you believe may have an interest about your business and fits your ideal customer that you have in your mind, but they are also showing you behavior that they are interested, right? They're letting you know. They're giving you some kind of clue, some kind of hint that they're interested. And on top of that, they have given you personally a means for you to be able to communicate with them. That is a lead. Okay. So not just, oh, somebody hearted my comment, they must be a lead. Let me go hunt them down and convince them to buy my stuff. Right. No, 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 no. There's a way for you to be able to generate that lead. And if you know anything about me, you know that I'm a member of an amazing entrepreneurial community called MLSP. Okay. If you want to know what MLSP stands for and what kind of community is it and how long has it been around and is it trustworthy and is it worth my money to get a membership in here, I've got an entire playlist about that, so I'll try to remember to put it in here sometime later. Do they let you do that with live stream? I don't know, y'all. I'm learning. I'm learning YouTube live, so I don't know, but if I can, I will. And if not, I'll just put it in the description box. Is there a link to the play? See, I don't know. I'm learning. But anyway, I'll make it work. So what's great about that community is the fact that that's where you can get access into the workshop and you can hang out with all of us leaders in there. And that community has helped me learn everything that I know about marketing, to the point that I've been able to create a very healthy salary as a coach with it. Okay. So, I mean, you can go from just getting started and not knowing a damn thing and not making no money to being someone who is a sought after leader and coach and is respected in the industry. So Just imagine, if I can do this, you can totally do this. Okay. So with all that being said, let's hop into using Facebook stories, shall we? Now, I also covered why Facebook stories are so important for you to be able to start using. I covered several reasons why. So you definitely want to go and watch the first video. That video is about an hour long, but again, it's an in-depth training, even more so than I believe this one is, because you can't do as much with your desktop as you can with your phone. And I know my phone kind of acted up a little bit, but hopefully you were able to get the information in the last video, okay? In the last live stream. So, let's get in here. Go ahead and share my screen with you. So here I am on Facebook. This is the home page. Okay. So the home page is the page where you can see the post of other people, the post of your friends. If you want to see your post, you got to go to your profile. Now you can do that by clicking on your face and name. So that's either here or over here. So you got two places that you can do that. Okay. So this is my profile. This is your profile. Okay. And what you'll do is right underneath the bio section. That's this whole thing. In the menu bar, you'll see add to story. So you can click this and it'll take you to this page. Another way you can get here is if you were still on the home page, hopefully you noticed that at the very top of this page, you had create story, as well as the ability to see whatever stories that you currently have up right now, plus some of your friends' stories. Okay. So you can click create story here. Again, it'll take you to this page. All right. So you can either do a photo story or you can do a text story. I'm going to start with the text story first because the photo story gets a little bit more fun and exciting. Okay. So if you click on text story, come on now, don't be slow on me today. I know I've got a whole bunch of tabs open. Don't judge me. Do not judge me today. Zoom and YouTube. Hello. Come on now, you got to upload. I'm live. You better stop playing. And I got a coaching client in about half an hour. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on, baby. You see what this does to me? Let's try refreshing it. See, I don't trip out when this stuff happens. Bam, now it works. You see how crazy that is? Don't trip out. Don't trip out. Don't get all flustered and overwhelmed because one little small problem comes up. Solutions always reign supreme. Okay. So anyway, what you would do is over here to the left, you would start typing and then it's going to show up here. So you get a feel for what it's going to look like when you post the story. Here's the deal. You want to remember that the majority of people using Facebook these days are on their mobile device. And so, you know, you want to keep that in mind. You want text that they'll be able to easily read on a small device like a phone. You want colors and pictures and things that will grab their attention and catch their eye so that they will click on your story and take a look. Okay. So this right here that they gave me as a background is great. I've got a lot of other backgrounds that I can choose from, including solid ones if I really want it to stand out, but I also have pictures as backgrounds as well, right? I've got a lot that I can work with. Cool stuff, right? Okay, so for now, we're just going to keep it with the default background. And then also with the text, again, picking out a good font that is really going to stand out. I love anything bold, so I'll probably try this. And then you'll want to start typing about something that will grab your audience's attention so that you can collect their information as a lead. You have a way to communicate with them, right? Because when you post a story, they can reply to that story. They can comment on that story. They can like and react to that story, which then gets delivered to your inbox. And so, yeah, this is a great way to generate leads using stories because it goes directly into a way for you two to communicate with each other. Okay. So I'm going to once again use MLSP as an example of a way for me to generate a lead. What I need to make sure that I do is prove to my target audience that I am someone who is relatable to them, who has some authority so that they can trust me when I offer them something. And my initial offer to the public at large is going to be something free in terms of monetary value, but it's definitely valuable because I'm going to get their contact information. I'm going to get a way to communicate with them. Okay. So I'm going to use lead generation campaigns. Well, the generic lead generation campaigns, pardon me. Okay. And I'm inside of my MLSP account that I have a membership for. And let's choose one of these generic lead generation campaigns. Let's say that I want to show people how they can improve their profile in order to attract more leads to them just from that. All right. So what I will do is think about what problem this solves. So let's take a look at it. Okay. This is my Profile Profits cheat sheet. It's a 6-page paint by numbers cheat sheet that has been done for me. It's been created for me. So I don't have to sit around figuring out how to become a graphic designer and also how to become technical to create a funnel and attach all the pages together and blah, blah, blah. I don't have to do any of that. Okay. So what's cool is I can also customize these to where I can even include giving people a free strategy session if I want to, or maybe not free, right? It just depends on what you want to do. So I did go ahead of time and add this in as a special bonus to people who want to not only get the cheat sheet, but also want to connect with me. Okay. So what they're going to get inside is listed here. There's even a testimonial here, like hello, 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 hello. Okay. So when they click on this, they will get to learn they will get access to this cheat sheet on how to improve their profile so that they can improve the kinds of leads that they get. In order for them to get access to this, they've got to give me their contact information, thus making them a lead. Okay. So what problem does this solve? It helps people. It gives them 5 tips on how to turn their profile into a lead generation and sales converting machine. So I can actually grab this. If I'm not sure what to say, I can grab this. This is short, sweet, and to the point. And I can put this in the start typing part. I can paste this. Boom. Like, hello. All right. So I can have this here. And I can even, at the top, I can say, attention, biz owners. Just got my hands on a an amazing cheat sheet. Now that's a little bit too much. So because I want people to be able to see the whole thing without having to do the see more. So let me see. What else can I do? I can say just found. Want a copy? right? Or even if I wanted to take out the attention part, biz owners. Oh, will that all fit? Dang, that doesn't fit, right? So I could play around with this. I could say just found. Oops, I didn't mean to delete that. Just found. Yeah, it's still not going to show. I've tried it. 5 tips to turn your profile into a lead generating and sales converting machine. People in business want to get their sales, and we all know you have to get leads in order to get sales. I'd probably take that part out because they're going to see that when they actually click on it. So this will be cool. Now I can click share to story, right? So now that I have this, right, it's going to show up on my stories. Hello. Okay, so you can do that. Now let's go back to the photo stories. I prefer photo stories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for, like, let's say I have this picture. This is actually a thumbnail from a previous video I've done right here on YouTube about MLSP and using the system here inside this community, right? I could post about this and then I could still add text. Who wants to know how I generated $1,000 commission without selling a thing? Right? I could say something like that. Okay. Now I'm done here. And if I wanted to, I could change the font. Right? I don't like that one. I like my headline. I could change the font. I can change the color of the letters, whatever. When I'm done, I'll click off to the side somewhere and then I can move this. I can also move my picture, just in case you were wondering. I can move my picture up at the top if I wanted them to see that, and then I could have the wording at the bottom. I can stretch this box out to make the text bigger, right? Unfortunately, the bigger you make the text, the more it stretches out portrait mode and not landscape. So that kind of sucks. Now, obviously, I can't read this. What the hell? So I'm going to change the color to something better. I'm going to double click it, and I'll probably change it to black. Yeah, this I can see way better. Now, problem is I don't want this just boom, 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 line for line. So I'm going to go back to maybe something more like this. All right, then I can add more text and maybe I'll do some emojis. So you guys, I like to use emoji keyboard. Okay. And I'll grab something like maybe the shocked face, put that there. And let's see what else, maybe the money bags. So I'm gonna just do a search, make it faster. We're gonna talk about that money because that's what I be talking about. I like to be talking about the money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why did y'all just do that? There. And so I'm gonna add that. And then maybe I'm gonna show some gratitude and put up these praise hands. You know what I'm saying? Oops. And then put that there. Right? So that's done. And then now I can move this where I want to. And again, I can make this bigger. Right? Ta-da! Done. Okay, and I can put any kind of picture here that I want to. Oh, look at that. You can make the picture even bigger. right? So I can do, different things with it. I can rotate it, all that good stuff. However, as you can see, now you know why I did the mobile version before I did the desktop version, because you're limited in what you can do working with this on the computer, but mobile has all those cool things you can do with it. Um you can hide hashtags, you can add gifs, you can add additional pictures. Like, this don't let you do that. So I'm sorry, but this thumbs up because stories are great, but thumbs down when I have to compare it to mobile. All right. So there you have it. That is basically how you use stories with desktop, stories for desktop in order to start generating leads. Because what's going to happen next is this: people are going to see that story. They're going to say, oh my gosh, yes, I want to learn how to earn $1,000 without having to sell a thing, which is actually a thing inside of MLSP. They have their own sales team. So what's cool is this: here I am in a community where I'm learning how to build the right skill sets to grow my business with integrity and with authenticity, right? I'm not learning these sleazy, nasty marketing and sales techniques that a lot of people are taught and that think actually work. I'm not dropping in people's inboxes with copy paste messages where I don't really care about this person. All I'm after is stuff for me, 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 me. We don't build like that, and we don't teach people how to build like that. We teach people how to genuinely care for your fellow human being and figure out what their pain point is. Figure out, do they even have a problem that I can help them with? And if and only if they do, that's when we start seeing, we start building up a relationship together where we become friends and there's actually some trust involved. Because I want you to write this down: no trust, no transaction. If you've been wondering why is it that people keep turning me down? Why do people keep giving me the runaround? Why do people keep giving me objections, saying they got to check back with me? Oh, come back in a month. Oh, I don't have the money. They don't trust you, because I'm telling you right now, they're lying. And they're lying by giving you excuses, right? They call it a reason, they call it an explanation. I call it an excusation, okay? But they're giving you those things because they don't want to tell you no, but they telling you no. And they're doing it because they don't have enough trust in you and in the solution. They don't see the value in the solution. There are ways for you to be able to grow the trust and allow a person to see value in the offer you have, in the context that it will help solve the problem, the concern that they're going through right now. Okay. So if you want to learn more about that, you definitely want to click the link in the description box and join my free Facebook group called The Profitpreneur. The link is in there. And if you love what you're learning about Facebook stories so far and about generating leads and about this amazing community called MLSP, what you'll want to do is try us out. Get a workshop ticket. Right now, they are super duper affordable. Listen, these tickets used to be $1,000. They're nowhere near that right now. It's summertime. Get in on the summertime special, child, for they raising prices back up again. Okay. I have no control over that. Okay. So get in, get that. And this way you have an opportunity to spend 3 days to see what we got to offer you. But I'm telling you, once you're in, you ain't going to want to leave. Once you're in and you see how much you get taught in 3 days, and why, that's when you see why there's a 100% success rate in these workshops. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Let us put our money where our mouth is, right? And another great thing about your ticket purchase is that it is 100% risk free. So let's say you go to the workshop and you ain't learned nothing, you hated it, it didn't help you, and you want your money back. Okay, you'll get your money back. Nobody's going to ask you any questions. You get the money back. Okay, so it's really cool. Anyway, that is pretty much it for today. I'm trying to think, was there anything else? Oh yeah, if you want to know more about the community and how you can get access to some of that done for you stuff, you got to be a member of the community, right? It's like being in a club, an exclusive club for the successful folks. right? So if you're in, a network marketing company, or you've been in several, if you've been in Amway and Herbalife and TLC and Tava and Unique and ACN and TLC and Melaleuca and Modere, you've been in all the stuff, and you're like, dang, I thought it was the company that was the problem. You might want to get yourself in here to MLSP and discover it's not the company that's the problem. It's your skill set that's the problem, right? And possibly the mindset might need just a little bit of work as well. Nothing wrong with that. We're always growing as people as well as entrepreneurs, right? So we're here to help you. I'm definitely here to help. I'm one of the leaders in that community. And it's all thanks to the fact that they just taught me what I really needed to know, and I used it. And now that's helped me to become a leader there as well as in other companies. So I mean, I shouldn't say other companies, because then it makes people think that this is a company, right? So just in case you were wondering, MLSP is not a network marketing company. It's not MLM. It's none of that. It's not a business opportunity. It's not an income opportunity. It's basically a college for real, but with really great tuition, for you to be able to get in and build the skill set, as well as an amazing community. We all are very close. It's like family, and we help each other out with sharing what's working right now, for any business, right? And I know you go and sign up for a business, and they're like, well, here, what we do here is this. You don't need to go outside and go learn something else. I promise you, you do. I promise you that you do. You need a skill set that is a specialty skill set that will show you how to generate leads and income in any business. And if a business that you're a part of right now is only teaching you things that'll make you successful there, and it won't make you successful anywhere else, what are you going to do when that company partners with another company and now everything changes? What are you going to do when that company stops existing, like Tradera, right? What are you going to do when, you've outgrown that company and you're ready to move on to bigger and better things? What are you going to do? You spent all of that time invested into that, and now you're walking away, and it's like, now you got to start over? No, no. The skill sets that you learn from us helps not only network marketers and affiliate marketers and online marketers and digital marketers, but it also helps people in traditional brick and mortar businesses as well. So let's say you're using your network marketing company as a way to build the income to then go and start the company of your dreams, which happens to be a real estate agency or a salon or, whatever, right? If that's the case, then you're going to need the skills that you learn from MLSP. You're going to need to learn marketing skills, communication skills. You're going to need to learn sales skills, but learn them in a way that, again, is ethical, right? And allows you to still be able to sleep at night. Hello. So yeah, I think it would be great for you to check that out. So there's a lot of ways that you can get in. You can reach out to me if you like. I can hook you up, get you in for just $1, for 30 days. And this way you have a whole month to check it out. And again, risk free. You don't like it, get your $1 back. But I would definitely recommend coming to the workshop, right? Instead of spending 30 days figuring out whether or not this is going to help you, why don't you just spend 3, right? Because I feel like time is more precious than money. And maybe you agree with that. And if that's the case, if you do agree, get your workshop ticket, get in here and see how powerful that is. And I'll even throw in a free coaching session for all folks who get the workshop ticket. So how about that? Ooh. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I cannot wait to see you in my next live stream or next uploaded video event. Thanks again. And I'll see you in the next video.